Hi traders, hope you had a great trading week. I'm on the Aussie Yen day chart, got my monthly, weekly, day support and resistance levels all drawn in. They're referenced in the description below. I'll just discuss the ones closest to price action. Now the Aussie Yen at the moment showing an extreme advance. We haven't had a day down I think in a dozen days. We've just moved above 96.87 monthly resistance, which could still be resistance if we false break it, but at the start of the week intraday, can price pull back to 96.87? Does that then become support? For a move up this week to challenge monthly resistance at 98.43, that's last year's high. A very strong advance. Strong advances like this can come to a sudden end, so be cautious, but can we come up and test 98.43 monthly resistance this week? Alright traders, moving on to the Aussie dollar. Another pair showing an extreme advance. Just selling off a little bit on Friday as we hit 68.93 weekly resistance. So we've moved above this area of resistance now, 68.18 to 05. If we can get a friendly pullback, can this area now be support for the next advance to test or retest 68.93 and move above? So can the advance continue there? Alright traders, moving on to Euro Yen. Now this is in an extreme move. Moved up over 500 pips last week, breaking above weekly resistance and monthly resistance, 151.61 to 151.70. Very difficult to get on board if you're not already on board. Next target point though is weekly resistance up here at 158.59. So this week, is it simply going to continue the advance moving up towards 158.59? That's the next reference level. Getting on board this pair, you really probably want to look for a 1 or 2 day pullback. Whether or not this pair is going to offer that, you'll have to wait and see. Just showing a very extreme move. Of course, as I said before on the Aussie Yen, when we're seeing extreme moves, they can come to an end very quickly, so be cautious. But the next reference level for resistance is at 158.59. Alright traders, on to the Euro dollar. Had a nice move up last week, not as extreme as the other pairs, but came up to test 109.42 daily resistance. And Friday we're getting support at 109.09, support here. Broken resistance becoming support there on the day chart. So can 109.09 hold support for a further advance? That's the level to watch at the start of the week. Watch 109.09. Does that hold as support to continue the move up towards 110.33 weekly resistance? Alright, it's in a clear uptrend. It's just pausing for thought at 109.42. So can 109.09 day support hold? Support for a move up towards 110.33. Alright traders, moving on to the pound yen. Had an extreme move last week of nearly 800 pips. And we moved above 180.41 monthly resistance. So if you want to engage on this pair, look intraday for 180.41 to be intraday support. For a move higher to move above, this is daily resistance, 182.11 from back in time. Can we move above that level? And you know, if we move up another 800 pips this week, we could definitely challenge the 188.80 monthly resistance level. So this is moving up in an extreme move. Be very cautious, but if it continues in the same vein, we could be targeting the next monthly level of resistance at 188.80. Alright traders, last pair to review for the weekend, pound dollar. Nice move up. Nowhere near as extreme though as the yen pairs, but still a very strong move up. We broke above 126.79 weekly resistance, coming up to test 128.54, the next level of weekly resistance. So be nice if this could pull back and give the opportunity to buy a dip. So I would be watching, can this pull back to 126.79 now, which is now weekly support? Hold for the next advance to retest 128.54 weekly resistance, and then can we continue to move above that level. So clear uptrend. Can we pull back now to 126.79 weekly support, hold for the next advance to challenge and move above 128.54 weekly resistance. Okay traders, that's my analysis for today. If you want to keep up to date with my analysis, simply subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you next time. Now if you'd like to follow my Forex trading analysis throughout the week, why not subscribe to the ACY Securities live interactive trading feed Telegram channel. Simply contact Nathan.bray at acy.com to get access.